Hello everybody, you are welcome to this channel Ascent Education and Skills. I am Atanu Betal, and in this video lecture we discuss about the trimethylamine has pyramidal geometry while the trisiliylamine has planar geometry. Why? The next important thing is the formation of pp back bonding. This is the topic of discussions. Before starting the discussions about this topic, I would like to remind you that if you are new to this channel or do not subscribe this channel, then you can subscribe it now. Let's start the discussion about this topic. This is the trimethylamine. You know, this is trimethylamine, where 3 methyl groups and one lone pair with bonded with the nitrogen atom, and nitrogen is sp3 in hybridization for the trimethylamine, and this one is the structure of trisiliylamine, means NSiH3 whole 3, SiH3 whole 3. This is the trisiliylamine. Okay, this is trisiliylamine. Here the nitrogen atom is sp3 hybridized. Here in case of trisiliylamine, the nitrogen atom is sp2 hybridized. So why this one is changing is hybridization in case of trisiliylamine rather than in case of trimethylamine. Okay, means in case of trimethylamine, why it is sp3 hybridized, and in case of trisiliylamine, why it is sp2 hybridized. And the geometry of this trimethylamine is pyramidal and geometry of this trisiliylamine is planar. Okay, so we understand the reason for this and pp back bonding. Okay, in case of trimethylamine, this lone pair of electron cannot form pp back bonding with the methyl group because of the absence of d orbital in carbon. In carbon has no vacant d orbital, energetically suitable vacant d orbital. For this reason, this lone pair of nitrogen cannot form pp bonding with this methyl group. So as a result, this one is pyramidal, and with 4 pairs, 1 lone pair and 3 bond pairs, it is nitrogen is here is sp3 hybridized, and the shape is of this molecule is pyramidal. But in case of trisiliylamine, the lone pair of nitrogen is forming the pp back bonding with the silicon atom, because silicon has energetically available vacant d orbital. So the lone pair of electrons or the electron in present in p orbitals of nitrogen is back donated to the silicon to form a pi bond. Okay, with 3 silicon atoms, this type of pp back bonding form, and as a result of this pp back bonding, the nitrogen atom lose its donation properties. Donation property of nitrogen atom is loosed by the formation of pp back bonding of the lone pair present on nitrogen atom, and as a result this molecule has sp2 hybridization of nitrogen, and the shape of this molecule is a planar molecule. Here you can find the formation of pp bonding like in case of silicon has vacant d orbital. Okay, empty d orbital. This is empty d orbital. This is the empty d orbital of silicon and filled 2p orbital of nitrogen. This is the filled filled 2p orbital of nitrogen. So in case of trisiliylamine, this between these two back bonding occur, a pi bond is formed between the filled 2p orbital of nitrogen and the empty d orbital of silicon. Okay, here unhybridized electron pair on nitrogen is donated to the empty d orbital of the silicon. So like this overlap occurs with the silicon vacant d orbital and nitrogen, the field p orbital, between the field p orbital and vacant d orbital of silicon, a p pi, this one have the d orbital and this is the p orbital. So between the p orbital and d orbital a back donation is occurring here. So for this reason, in case of trisiliylamine, due to this back donation, means the donation of electron from nitrogen to the silicon vacant d orbital, a pi bond is formed which is called p pi d pi back bonding. This one, p pi d pi back bonding, p pi d pi back bonding. For this reason, the in case of trisiliylamine, the nitrogen atom lose its lone pair to form the p pi d pi back bonding with this three silicon atom, and as a result its shape become a triangular shape. We again draw this structure of trisiliylamine. In case of trimethylamine, this one is not formed, but in case of trisiliylamine it is formed. This is the structure of trisiliylamine. Here this lone pair of electron is donated to the silicon vacant d orbital, and as a result of this it is forming p pi d pi back bonding. It is forming p pi d pi back bonding. Nitrogen, the lone pair of nitrogen is donated to the silicon vacant d orbital, and as a result pi bond is formed due to the overlap of field p orbital on nitrogen and vacant d orbital on silicon. And you can represent is like this one, and the silicon vacant d orbital. So between these two overlap occur. So means the back donation from nitrogen to the silicon orbitals, vacant orbital of silicon, from the field orbital of nitrogen, field p orbital of nitrogen, and this is called the p pi d pi back bonding. The same thing happen with these three silicon atom. So as a result, the nitrogen loses its donor property, means nitrogen lose its lone pair for this pi bonding formation, and as nitrogen lose its lone pair for the pi bonding formation, now the shape of the trisiliylamine is now a trisiliylamine has planar structure, because it is losing its lone pair and it's forming the p pi d pi back bonding with this three SiH3 group, and as a result it is becoming planar in structure, and the hybridization of nitrogen is sp2, as it is planar in structure. sp2 hybridize and planar in structure. So for this reason the geometry of the trisiliylamine is planar in nature, and the nitrogen atom sp2 hybridize here, while in case of trimethylamine this nitrogen atom cannot form p pi d pi back bonding with the carbon atom, because carbon have no vacant d orbital energetically suitable. So for this reason the field orbital of nitrogen cannot form the pi bond with the carbon because of lack of d orbital, vacant d orbital on carbon. But in case of silicon, it can form p pi d pi back bonding, and as a result of p pi d pi back bonding, the geometry and the hybridization of these two compound changes, and donor property of the nitrogen also changes. So this is the topic of discussions regarding the trisiliylamine and trimethylamine. One have the donor property, another have no donor property. In one case the nitrogen is sp2 hybridized, other case nitrogen is sp3 hybridized. One case the shape is pyramidal and another case shape is linear. Why? And p pi d pi back bonding. This is the main topic of discussions in this part, and I discussed it. So after these discussions, I would like to say that if you have any question regarding this video lecture, then you can ask your question in the comment section below. And if you find this video is useful for you or giving you some good informations, good knowledge, then you can like this video. And if you find this channel is giving you some important ideas or useful concepts, then you can subscribe this channel.